A hospital room bathed in dim light. Emily wakes up, her head bandaged, her expression blank. A man, Nathan, sits beside her, holding her hand tightly. Emily, thank God you're awake. It's me, Nathan. I've been here the whole time. Emily thinks to herself, I woke up to a stranger's face. The doctor said I had retrograde amnesia. I remembered my family, my childhood, even my first heartbreak, but not him. Nathan, the man who called himself my fiancé, was a blank page in my mind. Days pass in recovery. Nathan hovers over her, telling stories of their life together. Emily forces a smile, but feels a deep unease she can't explain. It's strange. He says we were in love, but I don't feel it. Shouldn't I feel something? Emily finds herself sharing to a nurse as she walks along the hospital grounds. We find Emily sitting in the hospital garden, lost in thought. James, a kind volunteer, approaches with a warm smile. Mind some company? You look like you could use someone to talk to, James muses as he sits beside Emily. Emily thought James was a breath of fresh air. Unlike Nathan's overbearing presence, James listened, made me laugh, and reminded me that life outside the hospital could be gentle. James helps Emily with her physical therapy. They laugh over coffee. A brief touch of hands lingers, sparking something Emily hasn't felt in a long time. Emily begins to rethink the situation with her and with James and Nathan. How can someone I just met feel more real to me than the man who says he's my everything? One night, Emily overhears Nathan on the phone in the hallway. Baby, I told you, she doesn't remember a thing. I'll be done with her soon. His words felt like a slap. The stranger I couldn't remember wasn't my lost love. He was a liar, a cheat, and a weight I didn't need to carry, she says to herself as she slowly and quietly leaves the room where she overhears Nathan. The next morning, Emily confronts Nathan. I may not remember you, but I know enough now. You've been lying to me and I deserve better, Emily said as she sips her coffee, watching Nathan's face losing colour as the realisation sinks in that the ruse is up. Nathan tries to apologise, but Emily walks away, her strength returning with every step. James finds Emily sitting by the hospital fountain, tears in her eyes. What's wrong? He asks. Emily looks at him, her voice steady. I'm letting go of someone I didn't even know I was holding on to. It feels terrifying and freeing. James takes her hand. Letting go is just the first step. I think you've got a lot of good things waiting ahead. If you want, I'll be here for the rest of the steps. Emily begins a new chapter with James by her side, visiting art galleries, hiking, and rediscovering herself. Their connection grows naturally, built on trust and kindness. Emily stands in front of a mirror in her new home. James calls her from the other room, his laughter filling the space with warmth. Emily smiles as she holds him in an embrace. I thought losing my memory was the worst thing that could happen, but now I see it was a gift. It freed me from a false love and gave me the chance to find something real, she tells him as he kisses her. Emily smiles at her reflection, her scars fading, her eyes bright. Closing, sometimes the past must be shattered to make room for a better future. Nathan's downfall. We find Nathan sitting alone in his messy apartment, bottles scattered around. His mistress has left him, his job is gone, and guilt gnaws at him. He stares at a photo of Emily, realising too late what he's lost.